Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Through the Fire and the SBN Small Business Network podcast. I am your host, Ryan Wickline. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about something a little bit different. It's something I deal with on a consistent basis with people. And heck, I dealt with a lot of this in my own personal life. And that's fear. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of other people's opinions, fear of pain, suffering. Whatever that fear is, I'm here to tell you, everybody goes through it and has it. It's not nothing new to you or to me or anybody else. We all deal with it, but I want to help you get unstuck because I understand that fear can be very debilitating and can hold you in places that you don't want to be. It'll keep you stuck in vicious cycles because you feel stuck and don't know a way out. But I'm here to tell you, after what I've kind of learned about everything and from studying and talking with other people, that there's a way out of it all. But first, you got to understand your brain and how it works, okay? And this will show you that everybody deals with fear in some sort of way, in some sort of capacity, and there's a way out of it, but you got to train your mind to get out of it. First thing I'm going to let you know is your brain is made to protect you, right? Fight or flight, right? You know them responses, right? Well, on one end, your brain's going to always lead you to seek out pleasurable things. The other side, it's going to keep you away from things that are fearful and that could hurt. So when you kind of understand that, okay, my brain's going to keep me away from painful things that are hard, things that might hurt and might embarrass me. And it's always going to lead me in the way of pleasure. I can kind of understand that my situation isn't new to me. And a lot of people deal with this, and I see it all the time. So first thing we got to do is get you realizing, hey, what this fear is, it's not nothing new. I can overcome it, but I have to take action. And I mean, a lot of it's taking daily action. You just don't do it one time and then say, oh, well, I'm over that fear. No, because your brain is consistently going to keep you away from doing them hard things and try to keep you in that cycle. So it's a lot of a process and a level of growth that you have to continuously be doing it, because let's just face it, a lot of times when you first do it, you're going to suck at it. Okay, you're not going to be very good. So you're going to be like, oh man, do I want to do it again? I mean, look, the first time I ever spoke on this camera, I was mortified, did not want to do it, but I did it. And I can still tell you, I still get nervous at times when I come in here and come talk, because it feels like I'm just talking to myself into a camera, which kind of feels stupid at times, but I do it. It's a lot easier when I can talk to somebody and not just staring at my face right here and everything. So I still get a little fearful and nervous because I just want to do well for you. And that's a little bit of the ego trip that everybody has. So what you're going through is not nothing new to you. You can overcome it, but you have to understand, hey, that my brain's trying to hold me back from this, so I have to lead my brain. So the first thing I'd recommend, just do it. Okay, you're going to suck at it. Like I said, you're going to suck, but continuously keep doing it. You'll get better at it and you'll overcome that fear. A lot of it comes from once you start mastering it and keep stepping out of your comfort zone. If you're too scared to start there with what you're really scared of, go start doing something smaller increments. And this is one thing that I do with a lot of the athletes I work with. We do like a 30-day challenge. And it's called a 30-day toughness challenge, call them challenges of the day. So what they have to do for these 30 days is do something that completely scares them. I mean, it has to completely scare them. Like someone will be like, well, I did this tough workout. Well, then I repeat this tough workout. Like, dude, I know you can do better than that. Okay. I've been around you. I've been in the training rooms with you. I know you have more than that to give. You're just doing something because it's comfortable to you. I don't want comfort. I want you to be uncomfortable. When you get in the habit of being uncomfortable, you're telling your brain, hey, I don't mind being in these uncomfortable positions. And it's just a training process of getting out of that comfort zone on a daily, consistent basis where you can say, hey, this is what I expect to do at all times. So start doing that. Like, if my best advice, go to a gym, go start lifting weights because there's nothing more, it's nothing harder than having to be consistent and go to do something that you hate doing. Like, I can tell you right now that I hate going to the, like, I don't hate it, but there's some days I really don't want to go. And I've told you before on here, when I don't want to go and my brain's telling me, hey, why don't we just take it easy today? I throw more weight on there and I push it to failure. I mean, that's how you build that grit and toughness, a little bit of saying, hey, I don't mind being in these uncomfortable positions, and that I'm going to lead my brain into these positions no matter if it's trying to tell me, hey, to seek out pleasure. I'm saying, no, I want discomfort. It's okay to be uncomfortable. And that's the only way you'll overcome fear. It's by doing it. Everybody's fearful at times, but your true courage comes from being fearful and doing it anyways. You can't just live in that state of fear and not do what you feel like you're supposed to be doing and called to do because, hey, I might lose. Well, yeah, you probably are going to lose when you first start out. I mean, everybody does. Losing is part of the process. I mean, so you're not, it's not normal for you. You're probably going to suck at it, like I said, but you're going to get better over time. So you can't let fear dictate that. Like, one of my biggest fears for the longest time was fear of failure. Well, guess what? Had to go through a lot of failure to finally realize, hey, I don't like this feeling anymore. I understand it's part of the process, but I had to change that my perspective on it and switch it to be like, I only feel if I give up. And just that mind switch, which came through a lot of adversity, helped me in the long run. Like, another one, fear of control. That was a bad one for me too. Like, I felt like I had to control everything. Well, once I finally gave up my life to God and let Him kind of take the wheel and said, hey, my life's really not going in the best direction when I'm at the wheel. Why don't you take control of it? But I still at times want to hop in and be like, I can do this myself. And be like, then I'll be humbled again and be like, okay, you take the wheel again. So all this stuff isn't new to just me or to somebody else. So if you have any fear going on in your own life that's holding you back, it's not new. You can break those chains and them habits and just some voices in your head. And I'll bring up a lot on like the noise and stuff, how to calm that out later on and everything. I mean, another piece of advice, go get around a good group of people. I mean, if you really truly want to elevate your life, go get around a good community of people. Like, this was the game changer for me, and I'll talk about this later on, but getting around a good community of people who are going to hold you accountable and make you stretch out of your comfort zone and become a better person. I mean, that's kind of what everybody needs in life. I mean, or you can stay stuck with people that aren't going to do anything for you, don't have big goals, big ambitions, and let them keep dragging you down. I mean, that choice is ultimately yours. I mean, you do what's best for you, but if you truly want to go chase something bigger and better, get around a good community of people. Another one is just self-talk. Okay, this one was huge for me. So I would continuously have to tell myself, you can do it. You can do this. You can do this. Like, people would be like, why don't you write down all your dreams and goals and everything? I didn't need to do all that. That was all here. I knew the vision, everything was all in here. And I get singular focused. I just have trouble calming down the noise. And I'll talk about that later, like I said, but a lot of positive self-talk and what I was taking in changed pretty much the whole game for me. Like, continuously just talking to myself in a better way, in a better light, and looking on improving my life was what took me from one level to the next was just continually talking to myself in the right way and showing myself I can do it, no matter what it was. But like, the last thing I'd probably say to you, just go to prayer. Like, whether you're Christian, whatever you are, you're not, pray to the universe, pray to yourself, do whatever you got to do. Take that focus off you and realize, hey, this isn't all about me. What is this fear trying to teach me? Why am I letting it keep me stuck? Self reflect on that. Like, I was talking with a kid today about limiting beliefs and stuff, and about self reflection on how far he's come. It's like, man, some of these kids actually impress me so much with how far they come and the fear that they overcome. I mean, and all it is getting them to overcome them limiting beliefs in their heads, and just, hey, one step at a time. The magic is in the action. Okay. All the magic you want to see is in the daily process and grind that you have to go through, where you keep showing up for yourself. No matter what your head is telling you that it's scary and it's fearful. Well, yeah, it is scary and fearful because it's something you've never done, and you could look like a fool and an idiot, which is most likely going to happen. So, of course, your brain's going to keep you away from there. But you have to tell it, hey, I'm in charge. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do it. What happens if I look horrible to everybody else? They laugh at me. So what? Which could be kind of scary at times. But guess what? You do it and you continually get better. And then you never know what's going to happen. Take that chance. Take that leap. Once you really understand that a lot of the feelings you're feeling, the nervousness and everything, the butterflies, the nervousness, the pressure you're feeling, where it's kind of scary, those are good. Those are really good feeling to have, because if you let it, it will give you the energy, the focus, the motivation you need to come out on top. Okay. So this is something somebody won't tell you. Everybody will be like, oh, nerves, they're bad. Nerves, I mean, the butterflies, I mean, I don't know how to handle them. Well, first off, stop calling them nerves and butterflies and call them, you know, tell them, start saying, hey, I'm focused, I'm energetic, I'm more motivated, because that's what it is. It's giving you that extra energy, that extra rush of energy and adrenaline you need to stand up. Like I said, it's a fight or flight. You can either stand there and fight, or you can run and hide. I mean, and that's kind of what you're going to get out of that situation when you're scared and nervous, that feeling. But if you stand there and fight and say, hey, this is going to give me that extra amount of energy I need to get the job done. No matter what happens, I'm going to keep showing up and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm more focused. I'm more energetic. I'm more driven now than before. There's no feelings of nervousness. But that also takes a lot of practice. You can't just show up and be like, oh, try to talk that way, because guess what? It's probably not going to work so well for you. So everything I come out with you with, you're going to have to start practicing it. Okay? Just like everybody in the Special Forces, Navy SEALs, all them guys will tell you, when the bullets start flying and all heck breaks loose, right? You're going to revert back to the level of your training. So you have to constantly train this, the positive self-talk, the way you talk to yourself, doing things that are hard, even though they're scary, and that you're not going to be very good at it at first. Well, guess what? You continually will get better at it. So just keep doing it. And the way you approach it is like, hey, this isn't really scary. I'm just not very good at it. I've never been here. I'm just a little uncomfortable. Call it a little uncomfortable instead of, hey, it's scary. I'm scared of doing this. I'm just a little uncomfortable, and I'm just more focused and energetic now, right? All our perception. We change the way we think about this stuff, and we will get to that next level, and we will face those fears one fear at a time, one step at a time. Okay. And remember, the only way to get what you want is go through the fire.